guys, Jane Hamill, Fashion Brain Academy. Question for you. Have you ever been rejected in business? Has something happened to you where you thought this is going to be great and it turned out that it wasn't all that great? Let me tell you a story of Barbara Corcoran and how she got on Shark Tank. It's not what you think, alright? You look at Barbara Corcoran and you're like, oh, she's really beautiful and she's rich and she lives in New York and she's successful, blah, blah, blah. She has been through the ringer, let me tell you. But here's the story. So she's planning to be on Shark Tank. They've got her all booked up. The day before, and there's different versions going around, but here's how I understand the story. The day before she's supposed to fly out to California, they call her up, the producers call her up and say, sorry Barbara, we have changed our minds, you're off. And Barbara is pissed. And she says, who is she? And they're like, what? No, we just going in a different direction. Like, who is she? Because she knew that they were going to replace her with a younger, hotter, bigger breasted blonde woman, which is what they were going to do. And she said, that's not going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. How about this? How about we try this? I'm supposed to fly out there tomorrow. You've just fired me. I'll book my own ticket on my own dime. I'm still coming. You put me up against this new person and you see how we do. You let us go head to head. And they did, and she beat her, right? So she got the gig. How many of us have heard of Barbara Corcoran, really, until she got on Shark Tank? So Shark Tank was the opportunity that made her household name, really blew her up. What happened was they rejected her, and she refused to take no for an answer. She got right back up in their face and said, let's figure this out. Wait a minute. You can't just tell me no here, right? So I have a ton of respect for her. So here's a quote that I love from Barbara. She says, all the best things have happened to me on the heels of rejection. All the best things have happened to me on the heels of rejection. God, when you think about it, isn't that so true? Weren't you just dumped by that one boyfriend, but then you ended up meeting your husband? Or weren't you just refused entry into that trade show, but then it made you work harder to get into that one? You know, all kinds of things happen on the heels of rejection, right? The other thing that she says that I absolutely adore, and I think she's a genius, is here's what I wish I knew then that I know now. Building a business is little more than a series of quick opportunities followed by a big series of big obstacles. Right? She says the opportunities arrive and leave so quickly that they're way too easy to miss. So this is she puts it in a way I never thought about before. The business building, the growing your business and getting it just the way you want and making money and supporting your team and your family and enjoying your life is a series of quick opportunities followed by a big series of big obstacles. So if you look at it like that, you expect the obstacles, you expect the rejection, and you can expect to take that and make yourself stronger from it. All right? Not easy to do. I've told you stories about stuff that's happened to me in business when I was like, maybe I should just quit. And it was rare, but it happens, all right? So if you're at that point where you're like, oh, should I quit? I don't know. I just want to tell you that sometimes the big breakthrough comes immediately after the big breakdown, all right? So here's your homework, and I really want you to think about this. Are there any opportunities out there that you're considering? And what are you going to do about it? Because she says they come and go quickly. And, you know, honestly, she doesn't mention it, but I know entrepreneurs who are fast decision makers and take quick action are much more likely to succeed. So is there an opportunity hanging out there that you're thinking about that you might want to go for? Tell me that. The other thing I'd love to know in the comment is there, has there been a time that you've been rejected or things didn't go your way and it ended up turning out just awesome, but you didn't know that at the time? Is there something we can learn from you? Is there a situation that happened that we can learn? Give me that, or tell me if there's an opportunity that you're thinking about and maybe you're gonna go for it. All right? Thanks, Barbara. You rock. Barbara, I'm gonna hit you up and try to get you interviewed. I know that's not gonna be easy because I'm Fashion Brain and you're like on NBC all the time, but whatever, or CBS or whatever it is. Talk to you later, guys. Motivation Monday. Have fun. If you're not getting these videos in your inbox, hit me up on Fashion Brain Academy. Sign up for the list and we'll be in touch. Bye, guys. We out.